This angle is really magical.
Just the tip. My fiance hates this place. Never seen him upset.
Hello, how's cleaning?
Oh, hello! Welcome to my crib, guys. Welcome to my humble abode. It's nothing crazy, nothing serious. Come on in, come on. Here we have where all the magic happens, and I literally mean all. Good morning, my loves. Welcome back to the vlog. What's this angle?
What, you don't like the angle?
No.
What's a better angle? Like this?
No, like an angle that makes me look like, I don't know, Angelina Jolie.
That's not gonna happen. It's not the angle.
So I am a connoisseur of pretending to be on interviews, right? My fiance is a connoisseur of just straight the hell up weirdness. I woke up this morning and I go up and I hug him because that's what couples do, right? You wake up and you say good morning and I give him a hug and he goes straight for the booty. And I'm like, I knew I still got it. It's that good. So he has both his hands on my butt. One on my right butt cheek, one on my left butt cheek. That's usually how it works.
No, it's one on both left and right butt cheek.
And I'm slowly starting to get in the groove of it. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of feeling this guy this morning, right? And I'm thinking it's going to escalate and we are going to come into the magic room that I'm currently sitting on. You know, the place where all the beautifulness happens, right? No. He grabs my butt cheeks and he goes, boop! And just spreads them as far as he possibly can. And so I lean back and I look at him and he goes,
do you want to fart?
And I'm like, what the fuck?
Too much information, babe.
If you guys have seen the title of this video, you guys know that we're going apartment hunting, apartment shopping, and before, whatever apartment we choose, I've already found 2 new additions to add to that apartment, which I'm super excited about. I was looking for a blanket just like this before we even started apartment hunting, and this was sent to me by Sedona House. Full disclaimer, it was up to my discretion if I wanted to do a review on it, so this video is sponsored by Sedona House. But seriously, look at this blanket! They sent this to my P.O. box. I had no idea it was coming, and when it came, I was like, man, someone sent me an expensive blanket because this is such high quality. Look at it. Like, she looks bougie, right? I don't know if I want to go tell the fanny pack to go buy $1 million blanket, but bits. It is so affordable. It's like $30. You can't even get that at Target or Walmart.
$30?
Yeah, I'm so shook. Honestly, the price sold me even more because this is like something I won't be super
We need to get
stressed.
more of these. What the hell?
And on top of that, if you're saying, hey, Steph Bits, that ain't selling me, guys, you guys know that I have problems. I'm someone who has anxiety. I have insomnia. It's very hard for me to fall asleep at night. You guys know I've talked about weighted blankets before, and I'm so obsessed with this one. Do you guys see this one? This is like a really beautiful burgundy color. They have other colors too. I think 2 different sizes, 2 different colors. Here's the thing about weighted blankets. Never heard about them before. So each square has even distribution of weights, and so what it does is, like, you know that good feeling when someone lays on top of you and it just feels relaxing? Like, you just feel like, oh my god, all your pain and sorrows are just forgotten. Essentially, a weighted blanket will do that, but a lot better because it evenly distributes a small bit of pressure, which I know what you're saying.
Listen, Biff, that sounds kind of scary to be laying in bed and to have pressure on top of you.
But honestly, this calms me down. I don't even know how it works. I'm sure there's gonna be stuff linked in the description that gives you more scientific detail than your Best Stephanie, but it just works. Also,
I think it feels like you're being hugged.
yeah, it's not even like you're trapped. It's like a warm embrace by your mother who loves you and is not disappointed by you and your life choices. Obsessed with this color. It's like this micro mink fleece blanket. So obsessed with it. I'm gonna leave both of them in the description if you guys are interested. Highly recommend. If you guys haven't tried a weighted blanket, like, it helps with a bunch of symptoms like ADHD and stuff like that, linked in the description. Thank you, Sedona House, for sponsoring today's vlog, and let's get into the apartment hunt. So this is going to be the first unit of today. Oh man. Oh, what do you think happened?
It scraped the bottom.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
That poor car. Look at it. Come on, I'll pull up.
How much do you think that car is?
That car? That car is like 200, 250.
That's what you get when you get real low. They've hit rock bottom. You've hit the lowest point of your life. I'm just kidding. Before we get started, like, literally all of the apartments that we're gonna be looking at, I feel like I'm gonna think that they're nice. I already know, obviously, okay? That's the reason we're gonna go look at them, and we might even choose them. But the main thing is I'm gonna be looking at them with poop colored eyes, a little bit. Not super poopy, but a little bit tinted, because these are pricier than the ones that I've been looking at. And so for me to imagine myself here, it just has to be perfect, you know? Otherwise, everywhere else would make more sense. So like, I just need everything to make sense. So this area makes sense. This, you know, high-rise building makes sense. All of that makes sense so far. I think that it is bigger in square footage than all the downtown ones, which is nice, but I don't know.
I like this area a lot too.
Yeah, so this area is a lot safer than downtown. It's an area that I'm comfortable with. It's an area that I know and I love, and so this is pretty much the only place that really has high rises that's in the area that we already live in.
These are the two of the most best high-rise building, right? In this area.
In like West LA. So hopefully they go okay. I think this one is, if not similar price than the next one, maybe a little pricier. Okay, a little pricier. And this place is literally walking distance from Century City Mall. So what's good, what's cracking? If I move here, you guys are gonna see me there more than you already see me there, which is
oh my, look at this.
Which is a lot. Okay, so this is this is the high rise, which I feel like when we went downtown, all of them look like this, but this is technically like the only high rise in the area that's leasable. Wait, that's the gym.
Wait, is this valet drop off?
Okay, so this is the first apartment building that we're seeing today, and look at this bathtub. I haven't seen any of the units so far have a bathtub this big. And then this is the shower of the master bath. I just love the lighting. I think this will be really good to do my makeup in. Oh, the closet's spacious, honey.
Yeah.
Very spacious. Nice. And then the master bedroom. Hey, this
this green is just so calming.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's like
very calming
vibe. Units then, because I'm sure like the other sides of the building don't really get this, you know? I wonder if this is like something. Oh, I wonder if they did this or it's gonna come with all the units. Probably they did this. So we're probably not moving here. It's like 41 stories? 41 floors?
Stories.
40 stories, okay. Wait, what's on the 31st?
There's no 13.
Oh yeah, that was really weird. So they have 40 stories technically, but it's 41 floors on the elevator buttons because they have no 13th floor. I just didn't feel like I would fit in. Okay, here are all the pros first, right? Because let's be a positive sister. I don't think I'm moving in, but let's shine some positivity. They have a continental complimentary breakfast every single morning. I mean, what? They literally have this robot that they named Charlie, and this Charlie robot will act as a midnight snack. So you go onto your app, okay? First of all, they have an app for this unit.
It's like a Roomba for snacks.
Yeah, and it stays on the first level. They have butlers, and I felt weird even calling them butlers. Like, I feel like if I ever had a butler, I wouldn't call him a butler. I'd be like, that's my friend Gerald, you know? Who the hell is Gerald, by the way? Oh, you can't even park your car. They only do valet, complimentary valet for the first vehicle. They charge your car for you. There's car washes. Okay, so this robot Charlie stays on the first ground where there's like hella security. That was one amazing thing about it, like hella security. Not that I'm like Beyonce or anything, but like not even because of YouTube.
Did you see
yeah, I did. Well, let's not say their name. Yeah, but we saw a celebrity. He was very fit. He was working out, and I was like, oh! Charlie is like this robot. You go onto your app. Yes, this building has an app. I'm so confused. And you go on and you click what kind of like midnight snack that you want, and it'll come up to your floor and drop it off at your door. So you open the door and the robot's standing there, and you take it from the robot. So that was cool. The other thing that was cool is like everything is very hotel vibes. It's like a luxury. It's like a luxury building. So they have like a cafe with coffee. They have lunch service. And then it just bills you to your ledger, so it's not like
it's like a hotel.
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't
basically
even.
a
Yeah,
hotel.
you don't even pay. It just bills you to your ledger. Any driver service for 3 miles within the vicinity, so they'll drop you off and pick you up.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't hear that part.
Complimentary to the airport, back and forth, and I'm sure the car is like better than the Uber that I take. Probably it's probably like a Uber Black fancy.
They have extra rooms if you have a family staying over.
But okay, so the pro was like, okay, if you have families over, they have furnished, like everything stocked and loaded, pots and pans, 2 extra rooms, beautiful views in the building so that you could get it for your family, right? And I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. That makes me want to move in. How much is it? She goes, $750 a night. And I go, my mama's going to sleep in my kitchen, okay? Thank you very much. But it does make sense because in this vicinity, if you do have family over and you do get a hotel, they're all around that price. So it's like more convenient and more amenities if they stay in the building. So I mean, it makes sense. It's not like out of this world. What else was nice? The gym.
Now let's talk about the cons.
Okay, can I be honest with you?
Yes.
For the price,
I am disappointed.
it's bigger than all the downtown ones we saw.
Yeah,
But even we went up to, okay, so all the ones downtown we saw, we even went up higher. We went to like the 30th floor, 31st, 32nd, penthouse floors. We went up really, really high, right?
Yeah.
This one, we went up really high too, but it just felt not high at all.
Yeah.
Like we went up to the 31st floor to see a model
it
and I was
doesn't
like,
feel
wait,
31st.
I'm on the 31st floor and everything is so expensive. Didn't justify.
It doesn't make sense.
Because like, okay, no, all of the amenities are nice, but the downtown ones, they had amazing amenities, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't that amazing. The amenities were definitely nicer.
You know what
here.
it is? Like the amenities may be a little bit nicer, but just the overall vibe, it feels very secluded, very closed off.
Yeah, and it feels
you know
very
what-
like proper.
Yeah,
Like
this feels like
Yes.
the Equinox from Beverly Hills.
yeah, like okay, and then like the demographic of everybody there were all proper older, like business professional looking type of people. And then so I just feel like I wouldn't be able to come downstairs to work out in the gym, no makeup, looking like a scrub, you know?
Which I mean, I like the demographic. I think I like it. I like old people.
Oh, I like more like young vibe.
I am really disappointed.
This makes me want to move to all the other apartments that we saw.
Aw.
I mean, the units were nice, but it didn't feel like a high-rise condo.
It did not feel that nice.
And I did not like the kitchen. That mirror, there was a mirror. Okay, so you know how a kitchen has a backsplash? I'm gonna insert a picture right here because I wasn't able to vlog it. But a kitchen has a backsplash and the units felt weird. The units
I think
felt
that
like
the little clip you got of the build, the unit, that's
see.
probably the best part of this
the
whole
bedrooms of the first
every apartment
and
we've
then
seen.
the end, like the last couple of ones, the empty units that were available that she showed us, I didn't even vlog it because I was very quick in and like, okay, I'm done. And then all the amenities sound so nice, but it can't justify the money.
I mean, it was okay too. It wasn't selling me on it either. I was expecting the amenity to be way more epic as well.
I actually think there's the one apartment building downtown that has really nice amenities that we loved. We were blown away by that unit. With the movie theater, the rooftop. The rooftop was amazing, you know? But then this one just, I don't know, everything just kind of felt like flat a little bit. So the next one that we're going to is a little bit less in rent in terms of this one. Oh, also I didn't like the fact that amenities were very nice, but you have to pay a $300 upfront fee for the year for the amenities, which I guess is not a lot because in LA a lot of gym memberships are like $300, but still, you still had to pay for the amenities.
$300 a year.
Yeah, a year.
Versus gym is $300 a month.
But most places, I've never been to a place where they charge you for amenities. And they made you get a $2,000 deposit just for the amenities. So you have to pay 1 month's rent as a deposit, which is very standard. But then on top of that, you have to pay $2,000 for amenity insurance.
Yeah, but there are 80 staffs that's running around the building.
That's true.
No, the inside though, like the outside were okay.
Yeah.
But in the building, in the apartment, I was just disappointed.
Yeah.
It wasn't modern.
No, it wasn't modern.
Right?
It wasn't very bright. And I know today's a little gloomy, but when we went apartment hunting last time and it was slightly gloomy, it still seemed brighter.
Yeah. I guess it's the area, the location you have to pay. Oh well.
Oh well.
Thank you.
Next. We just got out the second place. They said no vlogging. I think my fiance got a small clip just to show you guys the horrors of what ensued. Honestly, the part that he probably showed you wasn't even that bad. The kitchen, the lighting, literally everything about this place. You thought the last place was overpriced? This was the same price as the last place. I thought it was gonna be a little bit less, right? But it was the same price. The lighting felt like Like so dark.
Shit.
Yeah, the lighting was really
It's
bad.
not even the lighting. Forget about the lighting.
It was just everything. The front desk was kind of rude too. And we were like, oh, okay, sorry. Like, I don't know. It was overall kind of just a weird vibe. Like, the nicest person in this entire complex was the valet, which this place is also another like complimentary valet service that they do, which I feel like sounds so fancy, but I don't think it's really practical. I feel like I'd actually be more comfortable parking and not having to like say hi, you know, every single time, and then to like do the whole thing where I have to pull up my phone and, you know, reserve the car to be picked up or put back, you know. I feel like that's actually a little bit more hassle than just literally going down to the basement level and picking up your car. But then don't you think you still have to tip?
Yeah.
So then it's like I feel like I would rather not leave the house. On top of that, I'm already paying for it in my rent, and now I have to tip the valet every time I leave the house. Like, that makes me feel like, okay, instead of leaving the house 3 times, like let's say I want to go to Target, come home, drop off the groceries, and then do this, and then come home and then do this, you know? I feel like I'd be like, okay, how can I do it so I just stay out all day so I only have to tip them once?
Well, this place is just...
Yeah, okay, my fiance hates this place. I've never seen him upset.
I'm just at a loss of word right now.
Do you like
I'm surprised
this
there's
less
people
or
in there.
more than the second apartment that we saw in downtown that we really didn't like?
Oh yeah, this one's worse.
This one's worse.
This one's way worse.
Yeah, and this one's like more expensive.
They have a garden.
Oh my
that
god,
you can't see.
this one we freaking died. There's literally a garden, a small garden that only a select number of units can see, right? And then he's like, oh, okay. We go inside, we look at the garden view, we see the balcony, it's touching the garden pretty much, and we're like, oh wow, that's really pretty. And he goes, but it is just a viewing garden, so it's just to look at.
There's no amenities, 0 amenities.
Yeah, the other part, or
Well,
the
that
other place.
that gym was crazy.
The gym was the room, like the gym was the size of a cycling room in all the other apartments. Let me show you guys which one it is, because we're not moving in. I mean, I think the biggest pro is that Trader Joe's is right underneath, but I'll just drive. He's shook right now. He's literally shook right now. The vibe that I got when I was inside was really weird too.
Yeah.
It was just, I didn't know how to feel.
It's dark, it's dim.
And it's very woody. Everything's super woody.
It feels old.
Yeah. So now we're headed to Target.
All of a sudden, the
because-
first one seems much better.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. I think that a lot of people, because after we got out of the first one, he was like, I mean, I like it. I just don't know why people are moving into it, you know? Because we couldn't justify the price. We couldn't justify a lot of things there. But then now it's like, okay, I get it. If you want to live in a large complex, not rent or own a house in this area, if you only have those two, which really it's only those two in the area, then I get why people move into the first one. He's looking real depressed right now. I don't even know why.
I mean, I don't know. I feel bad for the people in there.
Here we are at Target, the one true love bits.
Don't you feel a little depressed?
I feel really weird. My mood is kind of off right now.
Yeah, this is like really sad.
My mood is like exhausted, but also like, I don't know, like I was, after all the downtown apartments, I was exhausted, but I was like excited, like, oh my god, we're moving soon. It doesn't matter which one we choose. But then this one today was like, man, if these were my only 2 options, I'd be a little bit sad. And we're back! Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Shoot.
Really intense. And we're back with our regularly scheduled content abyss. So essentially, let me tell you guys where I'm headed right now. It is currently nighttime. It is currently, the sun is down and Stephanie Sue should not be going out, but I is because I'm a bad bitch. So I'm about to go to Century City Mall right now, which I haven't been to in what feels like ages, but really it's been like, what, a week, bitch, get it together. So I haven't been going because I don't know if you guys have watched that vlog yet or not. I'm not entirely sure if you guys aren't planning on watching it. Like, that's kind of rude. But about a week ago at Century City, there was alleged reports of a shooter, and it wasn't an active shooting. Nobody was injured, thank goodness, in the process of it, but it caused like a local traumatizing scare, okay? So everybody has been kind of avoiding the mall. It was a lot of people running out the mall. They had everybody on lockdown. All the stores were on lockdown. There was alleged like bomb threats. There was the bomb squad there. Like, the police showed up. Everybody was armed. Well, the police was armed, okay? And it was just a shit show. And that day, I almost went to Century City, okay? Dramatic sister. And I almost went for what? For Chick-fil-A, okay? That's so ridiculous. Not even besides the point, okay? So essentially, I read the reports, and I feel like it's safe to go back, because at first I was like, okay, wait, this person wasn't caught for a couple of days. He was finally caught. He was arrested. He was identified. But then my next thing was, what? This is so random. Like, nobody, I mean, like, all of them are random and disgusting and just, you know, even if they're not random, you get it. But it was just, I guess it's like human nature, you want a reason, and so I finally kind of got a reason. So allegedly what happened was this guy, he was armed in the Century City Mall, and he was a former Amazon employee. And Century City Mall has an Amazon bookstore, but they sell like a bunch of Amazon goods, and allegedly he went into Amazon, and it's really weird because when this first happened that day, news broke, and they said that it was like a alleged bomb inside of Amazon, like an alleged suspicious package, okay? I don't want to use that B word loosely. A very suspicious package, but what turned out to be that very suspicious package was that he was taking books off the Amazon bookstore shelves and lighting them on fire because he was a disgruntled former Amazon employee. And so when an Amazon employee approached him and was like, hey, can you not do that BS in front of our store? He took out his weapon and pointed at the employee, allegedly, right? These are what all the reports are saying. And so, I mean, that's a really shitty reason. Everything about this is shitty, but I feel like it feels a little bit less, random, I guess, but just, I don't know, it's probably just time passed, so I feel a little bit safer to go back to Century City, but also my Apple Pencil broke, and so I gotta go to Apple and replace my Apple Pencil tip, like just the tip though. Okay, gotta go replace this pencil tip before they close in like T-minus 30 minutes, bitch! And we're back and we're good, guys. Look at what I have. I literally have a box. Are you done, miss? I literally have a box of tips in my hand. So I could have waited possibly till tomorrow morning and they might have given me a free just the tip, miss. But I decided to just purchase 4 tips in a box. Wait, this is getting really weird. Miss, what kind of tips do you think comes in this box? Do you think it's gonna give me life tips on how to make friends, how to be a cute sister, or is it just the tip? Ooh, got him. Oh my gosh, it works. I'm gonna draw you guys something beautiful. Leonardo da Vinci. I almost said Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo da Vinci has nothing on your girl, okay? Ta-da! To anyone says that it's inappropriate, get your mind out the gutter, sis. This is a masterpiece. This is a Banksy. This is a modern contemporary vision. She a visionary. This will sell for... How much are you guys willing to buy this for? I'll send you a screenshot.
Loser.
Let me know in the comments, okay? I need to make sure I don't drop the rest of this Apple Pencil. We're gonna head home because it is currently 8:41 p.m. and I have not had dinner. I don't think I've had... Oh, I did eat dinner. Damn it. I had some Korean barbecue and salad. But to be fair, it was just really some salad with a little bit of barbecue. Okay, to be really transparent, it was just barbecue with a little bit of salad. I'm kind of hungry, so... Oh my gosh. And then breaks camera, heads to Best Buy. I just need the tip for this camera. I'm gonna drive safely. I'll be back, guys.
Wake up.
Do you know what was the creepiest thing for me when I was growing up? In elementary school, we went to this little like turtle exhibit and we saw a bunch of turtles, and it was so creepy because the turtle instructor would literally tap on the turtle and it would go like this. It wouldn't tap on the turtle. I think it was like trying to feed the turtle or something like this, but it would go.
You never had a turtle pet?
I had my ex-boyfriend's turtle, remember? There was a whole chaotic episode with that one.
I had a turtle.
You had a turtle too?
With your ex-boyfriend too.
Wait, what?
We went fishing.
Hey, wait.
Yeah, I caught turtle.
Oh, wait. You had a turtle with my ex-boyfriend? And I had a turtle with my ex-boyfriend? Wait, do you think that's the turtle he gave me?
No, I caught my own turtle.
Oh, okay, what happened to that turtle?
Is that the only thing he can catch?
Turtle? I'm deceased. Oh my god, is my forehead vein popping out? Or is it just a pimple?
Yeah.
Did you really just go there? Now I have to, like, this is gonna be me in 5 hours when I'm editing this vlog. Just, do I take that out or not? Just, like, what
This angle is really magical. It's doing you justice.
Oh my god. Hey, how do you wave? Quick question. How do you guys wave? Do you guys wave like this? Or do you guys wave like this? Or do you guys wave like
Who
this?
waves like this? Honey.
Or do you guys, I don't know, the Queen of freaking England?
You
Do
met
wanna
people
ask her?
wave like this?
Queen of England waves like this.
You never met her, so.
I am her. I'm just kidding. Okay.
I am queen.
I am queen. Okay, so do you guys wave like this? Or is it like this, where all your fingers are together? Okay, A. Like a freaking creep. Okay, B.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Okay.
C.
Mm-hmm.
D.
How do you do it?
I feel like I go, hi. No, but I feel like this one's sometimes like condescending looking sometimes. Oh, usually I go like this. Hi. If I see someone from far away, I'm like, hi.
You're doing that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just see me at Century City in front of everything, in front of every store. That's gonna be it for today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry that this apartment hunting video was really shitty because they wouldn't let me vlog inside, so really it wasn't even an apartment hunting video, or was it? So I'll see you guys tomorrow.